What happened to Dee Warner? The mother of 5 from Tecumseh has been missing more than a year now.
Many of Dee's relatives say they believe Dee is no longer alive and they want justice. The case takes us to Tipton, where Dee was last seen. Tonight, 7 investigator Heather Catallo shows us what she's discovered.
I spoke with the sheriff. He told me this is not a cold case. His detectives, along with the state police and FBI, are still actively working this, and they've recently formed a task force. And now, for the first time, we're hearing from the main person of interest in this case through his attorney.
I don't know how you prepare for the outcome.
Raquel Bach needs to know what happened to her mom.
Would it help to have answers?
Absolutely.
Even if they're bad?
Even if they're bad. At this point, we've gone a year not knowing. Not knowing is so much worse than knowing.
Dee Warner was last seen on April 25th, 2021 at her home in Tecumseh. In the last year, Dee's 4 adult children and her brother have spent every waking moment trying to find the 52-year-old mother.
There is absolutely no way she would have gone a year without any communication.
The Lenawee County Sheriff's Office, along with the Michigan State Police and the FBI, have searched Warner's home and farm, as well as her trucking and fertilizer businesses. They've used sonar, drones, cadaver dogs. They've even dug up fields looking for clues.
Do you think there's any chance she's still alive?
No. I don't.
Dee's family has asked former military investigator and attorney Billy Little to help them solve this mystery. Little says the last known person to see Dee alive was her husband, Dale Warner.
She had reached bottom with the marriage and decided, okay, this was it. It was time to get out.
Little says several witnesses say Dee and Dale had argued about one of their businesses the day before, and they say she was planning to ask her husband for a divorce that night. Little says she even sent their 9-year-old daughter to stay with a friend for the evening. Little says phone records show that friend sent Dee a text at 10:24 p.m. to ask how she was doing. 29 minutes later, the friend received a text that simply said, K.
She was very talkative, very expressive. She texted a lot. Never once, not one single time, was her response the letter K. Half an hour later, letter K, and the phone gets turned off. She wasn't the one that sent the response K.
Raquel arrived at her mom's home the next morning and quickly grew worried when she could not find her.
I just felt something was not right.
After searching for hours, they called the Lenawee County Sheriff.
The more information that started to come out, especially after a few days, the more we are concerned.
Sheriff Troy Bouvier says even though it's been a year since Dee disappeared, this is not a cold case. He says his detectives have kept an open mind, but have told Dee's husband that he is a person of interest in the case.
At this point, there's probably not a whole lot of people that we're looking at. I won't say he's been extremely active in the search, but he's been cooperative. That's what I can say. He's been cooperative with our investigator to a point.
The sheriff says your client is a person of interest. What do you think of that?
I think everybody's a person of interest when somebody disappears without a trace.
Larry Lieb is Dale Warner's attorney.
Did your client kill his wife?
No.
Did he have anything to do with her disappearance?
No. Dale Warner has been open. He's been available. He's been talked to. The FBI, the state police, the sheriff's department have all visited his house on multiple occasions. They visited his office. They visited the fields where he works. They visited his barn and his warehouse. They found not one piece of evidence to suggest in any way that he or anybody around him was in any way connected to her disappearance. Nothing.
Lieb says Dale believes Dee took off and wants her to come home. The sheriff says Dee's vehicles were still at the house, and there has been no credit card activity in the last year. He says her passport has not been used either. Dee's family maintains she would never leave without her youngest child, and she would never not communicate with her other children.
My mom doesn't have a voice for a year, and it's not fair for her. So it gives me the strength to keep going and fight for her, because I know that she would have done that for anybody that she knew.
Attorney Billy Little made several announcements about his investigation into Dee's disappearance last night on a podcast on YouTube. At WXYZ.com, you can find information on how to contact the detective who's handling this case, as well as information about the $50,000 reward for information about Dee's location. I'm Heather Catallo, 7 Action News.
Heather, thank you. We do want to point out no one has been charged with any crimes in this case, and the sheriff is not calling anyone an official suspect yet.